Hi, this is my quick guide to help you determine if an embroidery hobby is right for you. I've been embroidering for about 2 years now, and it's been a great way to create gifts for friends and family. Plus, it's a really meditative hobby. Before I begin, I would like to disclose that I'm not a professional or an expert by any means. I started this as a hobby, and I really enjoy embroidery, and I really encourage people to do it if it fits them. With that all said, let's presume. So let's start off with, what is embroidery? Basically, it's a craft of decorating fabric with yarn or thread using a needle. We've all seen embroidery pieces in some shape or form, maybe through clothing, maybe through patches, tablecloth, shoes, bags, pillows. Embroidery does play a large part in textiles and products. Is embroidery the right hobby for you? If you're looking to see if this is the right hobby for you, there are a couple things to consider. How do you enjoy your downtime, and are you okay with the cost and time commitments of this hobby? For example, if you prefer a lot of physical activity, this might not be the right choice for you, primarily because embroidery takes a lot of time, and a lot of time sitting down. While it is really relaxing if you prefer that type of leisure, if you prefer to be out and about and running around, this might not be ideal. You also need to consider material costs. Depending on what you're making, the project can be more expensive or less expensive. So there are a couple things you need to consider. Let's move on to materials. No matter what you're making, when you're embroidering, you will always need materials such as needles, scissors, fabric, hoops, and embroidery thread. These are just some of the fundamentals. Depending on what you're making, you might need something else, like embellishments, felt, or stabilizers. Ultimately, it's up to you and what you want to create. I know the idea of learning technical stitches and really advanced weaving sounds really daunting, but I can assure you, once you learn about 2 to 3, you're pretty much good to go. I'm currently working on a piece using only a satin stitch and a back stitch, and that's enough to create a pretty solid image. But I do hope to cover some basic stitches, as well as some more advanced ones in the future. So what can you make with embroidery? Well, just about anything. You can add details to a bag, decorate a shirt, or maybe just make classic embroidery hoops. It's really up to you. I like to think of embroidery like drawing with thread. Anything you can draw, you can probably translate to embroidery. If you learn different stitches, you can diversify your design. In short, just do whatever the heck you want. And that is all I have for you today. Hopefully this helps you on your way to starting a new hobby, and if it's not for you, that's completely fine. We all de-stress and find hobbies in different ways, so no worries. And if you want to check out more stuff I have, make sure to check my blog, linked down below, and my social media handles. Have a good one.